Greetings. Let me update the list real quick. I forgot to do that. Okay. All right, the sound is good for the most part, I think. I just dropped a whole deck of cards on the floor. I am going to start the live or the list soon. Let me remove this because I forgot a person. So let's move this. Let's see. So I have. Okay. All right. So if anybody's interested in a happy hour reading, happy hour readings are half price question readings that I do only on Thursdays. So one general question is $20. A love question is 25, and if you want a love question and a general question, it would be 30 for both. Okay, so technically, with getting a general and a love reading, since one is $20 and one is 25, it should be 45, right? But no, I'm gonna do the general and love question option for 30, so that's $15 off if y'all interested, basically. So yeah, that's the menu. If y'all want to check out the menu, all of the details and information, just click that black bubble in the chat section of the live or the description box of the live, and you'll see the general question, love question, and $30 question option. Please leave your questions in the notes section of your payment choice or option, which I take Cash App, which my Cash App username is linked, as well as my PayPal. Okay. Please no super chats, y'all. Um, I do have a Zelle, so if you have a Zelle, let me know. But preferably, y'all, Cash App or PayPal, please. Okay. So I have pinned the names or left the names of everyone so far that has purchased a question or two, their happy hour questions. If you're not familiar with my happy hour, what I do is I leave timestamps next to each person's name that gets a reading tonight. So once the live is over, you can check back and find that there is going to be a timestamp next to your name in the description box. So you can click on that. You don't have to sit through this entire live all over again. Or if you missed it, you can come back and watch it and just go straight to your reading. So yeah, if you want to remain anonymous, go by a nickname, username, initial. That's completely fine. Just let me know beforehand. If you want your questions to be confidential, let me know. One thing that is confidential is I never say the person's name. If you're asking about a person anyhow, I never say that person's name on the live. So that's between me and you, okay? If you're asking about parties of interest or questions about a person, I leave that between me and you, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and tap in. Okay. Divine Source God, thank you for your divine insight, wisdom, insight, and clarity for this collective. I ask for permission to tap into all parties' energies only for the sake of what you allow me to know and to see. Clear the energies. Cast down all vain imaginations, any high thing that tries to exalt itself against the knowledge and wisdom and truth of Source God. May our divine team come together collectively in unity and harmony to provide wisdom and guidance and truth. Okay, clear the cards. Old energy, thank you. All right, so Mars, let's get your timestamp. You were up first. Okay, let me see. 5:17. Okay, so that is your timestamp. So Mars, let's get your question going. Where you at? Excuse me. Okay. Mars, your first question is, after what this person has seen of you, how is he feeling towards you? Yeah, okay. Second question is, what is a message your ancestors or deities and unseen beings of love that guide you and receive mutual evaluation through want you to know? Okay. All right, so after what this person has seen of you, what is their feelings towards you is the question. Okay, let's see. Hey, Tuni, how are you, sis? Okay. How are you, Tuni? I'm sending you love. Okay, so Marz, after what this person has seen of you, what are their current feelings towards you? Divine Spirit, can you please give her some insight and truth? Thank you. The Ace of Cups. Interesting. Thank you, Tuni. I just got your notification. Thank you, sis. I will add you to the list in a second. So Ace of Cups, my goodness. Ace of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Okay. Person's feelings towards you could be some type of acknowledgement of like a passion of yours, maybe centered around creativity. The Seven of Pentacles has everything to do with Taurus energy, all Taurus messages, Taurus and Saturn to be exact. So there's something about pressure or consistency and working through maybe a career energy, finances, something that you're focusing on, putting your energy in, persevering, your investments. Like this person's feelings towards you is that you are persistent in something. It's like an acknowledgement. It's an observation that they're making about you. You could be settling into a period of like maybe seeing the fruits of your labor or your hard work, or kind of finding your own place, balancing out. I don't know. I'm kind of getting like this energy, like this person observes your content or something, or like things that you present, things that you're interested in, things that you are working on, working towards. Seems like you're finding some type of comfortability in that, or kind of like a peace in it. This doesn't really feel personal to me, like a close, it's like observations and, yeah, like observing your energy or what they have observed. This is centered around watching you progress in some way or watching you invest in something. Okay, Tuni, I got you, sis. It's good to hear from you too. Long time no speak. And hey, Tori. Hey, sis. Welcome to the chat. I'm going to pull, okay, the Lovers, Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. This person, I feel like, does have some level of interest in you, to watch you, to, their feelings towards you is some type of like seeing your potential, seeing your growth in some way. This doesn't really, like I said, it feels like how I'm feeling the energy. It feels like observation. It feels like taking in like who you are, or you're taking note of who you are, but I'm not getting like an up close energy. It's definitely centered around creativity, because the word creativity came out pretty much twice. Something that you're building for yourself, creating for you. This person can feel like you are expressing some level of like what you want, what you desire, or they see you aiming for something maybe that you want and what you desire, but it feels like personal goals. I'm not getting romantic energy like you putting out what you want romantically. It feels more so like what you're passionate about. This person is seeing this or taking notice of it. Okay. All right. Your divine team. Your divine team, your guides, those that are benevolent and loving. What is their message to you? I know YouTube be fooling around because as soon as I was about to say something, they didn't put the 3 viewers up. YouTube be playing with numbers. I'm like, how are people commenting and you're saying there's only 0 viewers on here? And I'm looking at it from a whole nother device. So why wouldn't you count, that as a viewer, at least one person? YouTube is something else. I can't. I cannot. This is weird because I didn't have reversals. Put this deck before I used it. I put all the cards back in upright, so this is weird. So the 4 of Wands is in reverse and the Death card is in reverse. What is the message? King of Pentacles. Might be working through something with like the past in regards to maybe a parent. I'm getting like a father figure or energy centered around your upbringing, your security, or the lack thereof in your perception. There's something about you transitioning past these energies, or yeah, you might find that the changes sometimes that when it comes to security or finding some level of, I don't know, it's kind of like breaking or bursting, like, yeah, like a breakthrough past a certain pattern or structure or upbringing surrounding home, security. It's like you're shifting past that, getting out of it, but it could be like a revelation around a resistance to change, not able to let go of the past, or having difficulty sometimes. And I feel like it stems from a pattern or upbringing, and I'm getting like a masculine energy or father figure energy maybe. If you don't have a placement with Scorpio in your 4th house, I would look into what that placement may mean. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have Scorpio in your 4th house, but I would look into what that transit represents. And maybe that will give you details into what this energy is. Because I'm getting something about the home, the structure of stability, family, security, those that you love, close energy. And there's like this, kind of like this needing to cleanse or wash out a stagnant energy so that you can transition in some way, transition to a new energy, a new phase. Let's see. If you don't feel safe in, like, you don't feel safe in a certain energy, it's kind of like if it feels too much like stability or structure, you feel anxious. You don't feel safe in that. It's like people that are used to the chips falling, used to some type of chaos, or used to things not working out, or used to instability. It's like when there is a piece or quality of stability, security, it feels foreign, it feels unsafe. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting that you're working through. The Page of Cups, yeah, this is like your adolescence. This can also be about your creativity as well. Like a little bit of fear of things, like, how some people fear being seen, or people, they say fear of success, or the fear of things actually turning out better than you expected. It's almost like it doesn't feel realistic. It doesn't feel safe. And I feel like this is something that you're going to break through. Your divine team is assisting you and helping you to break free of. Okay, the fear of loss, a fear of defeat, or even like a fear of you letting your own self down or something like that. Or like, see, I told you so, that was stupid. Or see, that didn't work out. It's like that validation that's coming from a place that your spiritual team is trying to clear that out. Reveal it so that you can clear it out. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah. It's kind of like an opposite energy here too, where sometimes that are unstable, you might find yourself working really hard to make it work. Like if something is out of alignment or not for you, it's like you might kind of charge forward in the opposite, where you persevere in it, versus where something is stable and something that is healthy, sometimes you might repel it, you might not identify with it, you know what I mean? So I hope that this makes sense. I feel like this is something they're helping you to work through. Okay, seems like it stems from a father figure or some type of yeah, a head in your life, some type of leader in your life, in your upbringing. Okay, let's put this back. Okay. All right. So that is what I'm seeing for you, sis. I hope that these messages are helpful to you or confirm something, bring some revelation and insight as well. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Yes, thank you. Thank you, sis. If y'all could show some love, if this message is resonating with you, because sometimes other people's readings help. But if you are receiving a reading tonight, show some love to the channel. It is the least that y'all can do. I appreciate it. Okay. So Marz, that was your reading. I'm sending you much love, sis. I hope you have a safe and happy and enjoyable weekend for yourself. We're going to close this thing out. Divine Source God, I thank you for your divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity. All of our ancestors, known and unknown, thank you for your assistance and guidance as well. We close this energy down with love. We send Marz love, light, and peace wherever she is in the world, past, present, or future, known and unknown spaces and realms, that she is forevermore divinely covered and protected by the light. Amen and Ashe. So it is. Okay. All right, Miss Anonymous A, you know who you are. Your timestamp is 1734. Okay, 1734. Okay, so your question you have, let's see. Is this person a genuinely good friend to you? Where you're still fairly new friends, but you can't tell if you can fully trust her. Okay, so is this person in question, spirit, that she's asking about, truly a good friend to her? Is this person is truly a good friend to her? Spirit, this person. Truly. Okay. Alright, so one card you have the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Strength card. You're getting majority of no's, to be honest, okay? Page of Cups, and then the Four of Pentacles. No. No, in a sense that there's a little bit of clashing. I'm not getting that the person is like a bad friend in the sense that they're deceptive or out to get you, but they have ways about them that I feel like don't make good friends. Does not make a good friend, excuse me. So it's not just with you. I feel like this person, there's a part of you that doesn't fully trust this person, because I feel like you are, this Page of Cups energy here, I feel like you're someone that is very open to people that you care about, people that you are fond of. And sometimes people that you care about and fond of, obviously, you know, we will come across people that are not always that same level of receptivity or genuineness or purity. Some people have bad intentions, or some people are just not, you know, healthy within themselves to even show up as a healthy friend. You know what I mean? So I kind of get that energy here too, where this person may be not a healthy person to themselves and those around them. You might, over time, I feel like, feel a little bit burdened by this friendship. You may feel like this person lacks in stability or groundedness. It's interesting because you have two Saturn placements here. You have Sag and Saturn and Leo and Saturn. This person may also have issues with competing with people, jealousy, comparison, envy. I get a very chaotic energy with this person. There's a lot of fire energy. It's not saying that fire within itself is inherently like chaotic and bad per se, but there's like this it's like a high energy, a high, not high vibrational, but just kind of like overly stimulated type of energy where maybe you're someone that's a bit more grounded, a bit more in flow, where this person is like kind of all over the place. Um, it does feel like an energy of balance. Like you would probably be the one that's more balanced and would kind of sustain the energy a bit more than this person, or have this person kind of or like this need to always be the what's the right words I'm looking for, spirit? It's like the bigger person, the person that's always keeping the other person grounded and sound and checking them, when they kind of lose it a little bit, bring them back to center. They operate in their ego where you might operate more so in a more of a healed place. Not saying that, you don't have flaws and things like that that maybe can contribute to a friendship in a way that might be negative at times. I feel like we all, have things we can work through and work on. I feel like this person more so is sitting in their ego more so than you are. And they're just kind of like this caretaker energy, like let me ground you, let me bring you back to center, let me bring you home. Yeah, because this person, their heart space is not really receptive and open. They work from a conditional loving space. What can you do for me type of thing. I don't see this as a generous friend. This is not someone I feel like you'll find the most healthiest of exchanges in a friendship. You're not going to get much of a true, genuine exchange from this person. It's almost like based off of where their energy is, they don't hold the capacity to do that. And I'm not saying that that would have to be a permanent place with them, but if they wouldn't work through their own internal issues that kind of block them, that competitive spirit, that toxic, like nobody wants to deal with a friend that maybe has a lot of drama all the time, or someone that brings a lot of chaos, or you don't feel like you can trust this person, or you don't feel like it's safe for you to share good news because they'll try to one up you or they'll try to talk down, you know what I mean? Like no one has time for that. And I feel like this person has a little bit of, and it may not be those specific things that I named, but it's definitely ego energy, a lot of conflict, a lot of, I don't know. I just feel like this person could be at war with themselves sometimes, or it could project out onto others like they're, at war with other people. It's like I have to fight to defend myself or prove myself. It's that type of energy. So to answer your question, is this person someone that would be a good friend to you or is a good friend to you? I'm getting a no. I don't get that they're a bad person. I don't get like a devilish, dark, negative type of energy from this person per se. Like they're just like rooted in evilness or plotting to be evil. No, it just seems like a person that has a lot of insecurities. I'm hearing a lot of toxic traits that don't make for a good friend. It just doesn't. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Because you got majority no. You got out of the 5, you have 3 no cards and only 2 yes cards. So if you don't mind like being patient and like sometimes maybe having to bring this person back to center where they're out of control, being a messenger of something for this person, then, that's your free will. But for the most part, like for what it is, like this person's energy versus your energy in a friendship, this person is not capable of being a good friend in this energy that they're in. Okay. Yeah, because it could be like disagreements and, yeah, on 2 separate pages, how you view things. It's like an incompatibility almost where you guys might kind of be opposites of each other in a way that can be compatible, but at the same time, it's like they don't operate in the same way. It's like 2 people that say want to be in a relationship, like a couple of like 2 people that want love, but one person's take and perception on love or capability of loving is nowhere near healthy, maybe versus the other partner. It's like not being on the same page, maybe wanting friendship, maybe even liking each other as people, but still there's something that could be amiss. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm getting. So I hope that was helpful, sis. We're going to close the reading down. I'm sending both parties love, light, and peace. Divine Source God, wherever they are, I ask that you send them divine peace, love, light, and harmony wherever they are, and that divine light protects them at all times, all spaces of time and energy. Amen and ashe. And so it is. Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to our ancestors as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move forward. And sis, I hope you have a safe weekend, that you enjoy yourself as well. And in divine time, I will talk to you soon. Okay. All right, Miss Alexis, you are up next, sis. Timestamp is 26:08. Okay. All right. And Tuni, you'll be after Alexis. Okay, so Alexis, your question is, what will your next meetup with blank be like? And what positive event will happen to you next? And I'm missing someone. Anonymous F, you also, I'll add you to the list, so you'll also be after Tuni. Okay. Okay, so let me put them, Anonymous F. Okay. All right, so Miss Alexis, you want to know what will your next meetup be like with your person in question. Let's see, Divine Spirit. What does next meetup be like between these two people, potentially? Okay, these cards flew out. Yeah. Okay. So you have Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Star. Okay. All right. So it could be something centered around, I don't know, it could feel like a wish come true centered around the next meeting. And if it be, let's say for instance, that this person mentioned you to family members, because you have two Mercury cards. You have Mercury and Virgo with the Ten of Wands, or the Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. You have Sagittarius and Mercury. So it's something about talking to people around them, family, friends, expressing something maybe surrounding friends, family. Maybe they mention, I talked to you, or I talked about you with a family member or a friend, or there's some type of good news surrounding home, family, friends that is shared. And it feels like a wish come true. It feels maybe like something's falling into alignment, like finally something's happening. Um, hmm. Yeah, it feels like something that feels good. Like finally, it feels like something is paying off or has paid off. It's starting to move forward. Good news traveling fast. Something maybe like a potential for a new beginning, like passionate energy. Could potentially be like, yeah, like finally something's happening. Something's coming into alignment. It feels like new beginnings, renewal of some sort, maybe some sort of recognition. Finally, that's the energies that I'm picking up. It sounds very vague, but it's like I'm picking up like not so much like what's going to happen, but I'm picking up like an energy around, you know what I mean? Like instead of a scene showing me like you guys are going to go out and this is going to happen, boom, 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 it feels like different energies. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah, this feels more so like what the next meeting can be centered around when you guys, see each other again. This is what I'm picking up. Um, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm not picking up anything else. And you have all yes cards, all positive cards. So whatever the next meeting is like, there's some type of positive effects energetically. could have a sense of like clarity or a better understanding of each other or the situation, or maybe yourself within the situation. You have a better sense of clarity, maybe about like a desire or um, a realization about what you desire, what you want. Yeah, like a desire or wish realized. But like I said, like it's not giving me like the reading itself is not giving me like a scene like this is what's gonna happen, blah blah blah. It's like the energy around you guys meeting, if that makes sense. Meeting up. Okay. Alright, so okay, so your second question was what positive event will happen to you next? What positive event is going to happen to you next? Okay. What positive events? No, it's not a free reading. The happy hour gets you a free reading and puts you in a raffle to win one, but no. Alright, so what positive event will happen to you next? Let's see, Alexis, Divine Source. What positive event will happen to Alexis next? Okay. Seven of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups. So I'm going to start with these three that want to come out. But if more wants to come out, I will clarify if need be. So some type of strife, some type of heaviness. Just when you might be wanting to give up in some instance, maybe like a particular area of your life or a day, like something might happen where, yeah, it's like you lose faith, you lose confidence in some way or in a particular area, or it could just be like a day, like something is going on that day. Something or someone is going to have a message for you with this High Priestess card. It's like some type of unexpected exchange that you have. Someone that may have nothing to do with like the situation at hand or doesn't know anything about it, or maybe a stranger to you doesn't know you. I feel like they have something that they're going to express or say to you. It's like intuitively, maybe this person is guided to say something to you. They don't know why, or they may not know why they're saying what they're saying. It's like this person is almost like a, I don't know, like an angelic messenger that parts the clouds and has a message for you, like this judgment card. And whatever they're going to tell you, it's going to cause you to kind of reflect and sit with yourself. The word intuition or intuitive, it comes out twice. So this is someone that I feel has an intuitive nudge to express something to you. And I don't feel like this person knows why. I don't feel like this is a tarot reader or anything like that. This feels like someone, like an unexpected vessel that has a message for you. And whatever they say, it kind of causes you to sit with yourself, reflect, and maybe shift the way that you perceive the situation, have a little bit more of compassion or peace and calm. It brings you back to center in some way. This person's delivery or message comes forth very compassionate, very like, I understand where you're coming from. Maybe they have wisdom to share with you that like whatever they say, it is going to speak to your core. And it's like why? Like it's going to capture your attention because like I said, it's someone that may not have knowledge of what you're dealing with or what you're going through or whatever it was that you felt frustrated about, wanted to throw in the towel. It's like they are able to tap in and express something to you that you needed to hear. And I don't feel like it's going to come from a likely space, something that would seem like, oh, well, of course, because of course you would say that because you're my friend or you're my mom or whatever, or it's a tarot reading, of course, like they're going to be like, no, it's somebody that I feel like is least expected. If not a stranger, it's just the way that the delivery comes through. It's like, wow, why did you say that? Where did you get that? Like, how would you even know that? That's the energy that I'm getting. And this was for you to kind of like come to some type of self-reflection, shift your shift something in your, maybe the way that you perceive her. It's something to, what's the right word? I don't know. It's like something to get you to see another side, or to bring you peace, to, yeah, like where there might have been chaos or an upset or frustration, confusion, haste, where it slows you down and it like puts things into perspective and brings about a peace to you. I hope this is making sense. My goodness. Because it's very clear, but I hope I'm explaining it right. Yeah. It's like their communication seems very motherly or very supportive, very protective, like safe, a safe space. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I don't know, I'm getting something like Gemini energy too, but that could just be like the element of communication. It's almost like your private thoughts, your private conversations or prayers. Like this person is able to speak on those things. That's like, well, how would you know that? You know, that's what makes it something to take notice of. That's what makes it significant. Okay. All right. So I'm going to close your reading down, Alexis. I hope that you've enjoyed your readings. I gave you some clarity, some confirmation. And I hope you enjoy your weekend too as well. And be safe, sis. And we'll talk soon. Let's close this energy out. Divine Source God, our angels, our ancestors, known and unknown, I thank you, ask that you send love, light, and peace to Alexis and all parties in question as well. Wherever they are in the world, God, past, present, or future, known and unknown spaces and rooms, that they are divinely covered and protected by the light at all times. Amen and ashe. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so let's clear. Excuse me, the deck. Jennifer, I see you, sis. I got you. So I'm going to add you to the list as well. Okay. Christy, I see you. So let me update. Tuni, you're up next, by the way, sis. And your timestamp is 3826. Okay. All right, so here's the remainder of the list so far. All right, Tuni. Did you leave your question? Okay. Me and my ex got into an argument. This time it's actually me in the wrong, but I really feel sad about it and worried about our friendship now. What is this person's thoughts? Okay. All right, Spirit. All right, Spirit, thank you for divine guidance, truth, and clarity for Tuni and her person in question. What do you want her to know as far as their current thoughts towards her and or about their situation and connection? This person's current thoughts that we have permission to know and to see, to bring her and provide her clarity, advice, wisdom. Thank you. I feel like this person is quite emotional. Like their thoughts are based off of their feelings, but they're trying to sort through their emotions by not being overly emotional, because I feel they're trying to see both sides, as well as maybe some sort of decision that they feel like they need to make, or choice, and that choice could be how to handle the situation altogether. So it's like this person could be comparing your energy versus their energy to whatever they're doing. It's like they're trying to have some emotional balance and control of their emotions, because this person is quite emotional about the situation between the two of you. So It's interesting you have two sixes here, one each beside the King of Cups. So it's like he's going back between this and then that. It's like two separate energies. Um, do I give? Do I continue to, put my energy into this, worry, or just like continue to give, exchange? Or is it something that I should just look past, move on, not think too much about it, or possibly move past the situation as a whole? So I'm going to clarify the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. In this instance, this person starts, wow, okay. King of Pentacles and the Emperor. So yeah, again, this has something to do with decision. Like this person is, they're on the fence about doing anything. They're more so leaning towards do nothing, say nothing right now, because the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles are more of the passive energies of the Kings, because they're sitting more so in a feminine energy. The Pentacles and Cups are more feminine energies versus Swords and Wands. So their energy is more complacent. They're not in a mode of taking action or assertion. They're chilling, right? So I don't feel like this person, their discipline, their way of handling this in a balanced way, excuse me, could be more so like don't do anything. Don't poke the bear. But then there's another part of them that's like may feel like this dictation or yeah, like should I just move past this, forget it. And I'm not getting like move on from you, but maybe for a time, like, or what would that be like? What does that look like? I don't feel like this person is in the position to make a heavy decision or choice. I feel like they're more so trying to control how they respond, how they react, how they handle themselves within the situation right here and right now. So I feel like this person is at a place where they don't really feel inclined to do much, or they feel like they need to sit, like I said, sit with their emotions, but groundedly, sit with themselves and their emotions and sort through what they're going to give. I'm not really getting that this person is upset with you. They're just like trying to process how they should handle the situation right now. And it's more so leaning towards a just kind of be present, don't do nothing too heavy, just like don't take any major actions or steps or say anything. Because I feel like this person wants to keep the peace. They don't want to ruffle any feathers right now. It's almost like they want to not turn a blind eye or turn a cheek, but they just don't want to, they don't want to deal with drama, or they don't want any type of like drama between the two of you, or any type of beef between the two of you. Okay. Um. This person might make this stance that comes off a bit selfish, but I feel like it's not coming from them being selfish. Like you might take it as like, oh, this person is being selfish or they're ignoring me, but it's almost like it's coming from a place of, some people like, oh, I just want my peace. I don't want no drama. Like I just want to be with myself. It's almost like that. Like I just want to be with myself or be by myself, sit in my own energy, or just, that's kind of what I'm getting from this. I'm not seeing like a somebody playing games by ignoring you or not talking to you, trying to like have one up on you. It's not giving me that. Okay. All right. So that's what I see, sis. I hope that, besides this energy, that all is well with you. I hope you have a safe weekend and you enjoy yourself as well. And until the next time, I hope you are well, sis. Stay well, stay blessed. Let's close this energy out. Divine Source God, we send love, light, and peace to Tuni wherever she is, and her person in interest and question, that they are also sent with love, light, and peace and harmony as well, wherever they are in the world, both parties. May they be divinely covered by the light at all times in any space and time. Amen and Ashe. And so it is. Okay. Clear the energies out. Okay, we're going to move on down. Yeah. You're welcome, sis. I will. Thank you. I will definitely do that. So, Anonymous F, you were up next. Jennifer, and then Christy. That's who I have so far on the list. Anonymous F, and then Monica. I just saw your notification just now. Ouch. Okay. 4545. Interesting. 4545 is your timestamp, Anonymous F. So let's see what you got going on. Okay. Okay, where we at? Where we at? I know you sent it here, right? Yeah, okay. All right, how will things turn out in your life from now going into next year? Preferably career, but whatever comes out. And then, last couple of years I've been stuck in a connection with another and caused a lot of changes, getting bad. Not sure if it's a lesson for him, but sure was for me. Second question, what will your love life or romance look like going into 2025? Will you still be in this roller coaster with this past guy, or finally done with new happiness? Okay. So let's see. What can you potentially expect when it comes to your life coming to the end of the year? Or going into next year, sorry. Next year, let's see. Spirit, what do you want her to know? Based off of the energies currently that she's in, manifesting, projecting out, what she had to potentially look forward to going into next year. Okay. 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles flew out in reverse. All right, so I feel like going into next year, it'll be a big prioritization for your happiness, your stability. I see potentially you maybe taking on, it's like whatever you've been working through this year, 2025, going into 2024, going into 2025, it's like you are kind of perfecting that. It's like putting your money where your mouth is when it comes to like striving for some type of peace, striving for like better for yourself, maybe surrounding yourself with healthy connections. There might be more of a prioritization around like your friendships, your relationships with women as well, like your connections, and it might be some things with family and friends, or something like with your own, like your own home life, or in, like stability. I was about to say instability. Interesting. You might be making family or friends more of a priority this year, because there's something with the home and the family that deconstructed around maybe sometime this year, 2024. Something with home family, there was a deconstruction. So moving into next year, it's like you're working to reconstruct that, to shift something. Let's see what else. Yeah. So whatever is going on here this year, 2024, there's some type of realization or call to like, it's like old energy. Like you're doing a clean sweep right now. I'm surprised the Tower card is not here, because this feels kind of like Tower card-ish energy. But it feels like you're doing a clean sweep this year in preparation into 2025, where it's centered around working through your connections, your friendships, your relationships, restructuring home, family, your foundation, your financial stability. It's like there's something that you've already been in the process of working through and perfecting this year that's going to show some type of improvement next year, and or like where you're going to have to put your money, like you're going to have to apply the things that you've been like working towards, healing, the revelations, the wisdom, all of that. Because the Judgment card comes right before the World card, right? So the World card is that successful completion of a cycle, everything coming full circle before the new beginning or the new chapter or cycle begins. So this is kind of the energy that I feel like you're in, but going into. the endings, the things that are closing out. It's like the preparation, like whatever's leaving your life right now or whatever you feel called to release and let go of or whomever or whatever. Know that that is so that whatever is to come in 2025, you make room and make space for that. Like it's necessary. These endings are necessary, although it may seem like a defeat. It feels like, yeah, like it feels like a defeat. It might be a little bit of grief, a little bit of sadness behind it. Yeah. Some type of like bittersweet energy. Um, because the Eight of Swords is ruled by Gemini, the Sun and Moon in Gemini. So it's like a revelation of maybe your associations, like how you relate to people, how you show up kind of like in a social type of way, or how you relate to like your peers, your culture, like something with that, like your generation, maybe even. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's something that you're outgrowing. It's like an end of an era, something that doesn't resonate with you anymore, and it may seem bittersweet. You might experience losses with connections or just not really clicking or understanding or socializing in the same way. But it's necessary because, like I said, I see some type of either new friendships and or just redefining friendships and connection specifically with other women. It's coming up very strongly, and then maybe even something with home and family as well. Okay, so let's move on to the last question. Peek into your love life as far as what is that going to be? You know, is it going to still include that roller coaster ride with the person that you recently cut off? Let's see. What is the energy surrounding love potentially in 2025? Let's see. Energy. Let's see. Energy. Based off of current energies. Okay. Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you're still gonna have that person in your energy field. Yes, I do. You have new opportunities elsewhere. Mainly, I feel like for stability to get your life, you know, maybe more structured. Could be with like finances or material sense, your material world, some type of new beginnings, opportunities. Could be a job or something like that. But also, I get opportunities in love, like something that's a bit more stable, a bit more promising, available to you. You may be too pressed about past energies that you don't see the opportunities. And the opportunity does not necessarily have to be another person, like a man or something presenting themselves to you. It's just like an energy, like a timeline. Like you may feel more like more in the mood or feeling better to date, or you have, but at the same time I'm getting potentially still looking at the past and not seeing the blessings before you. So yeah, because it seems like you're going to go back and forth, whether it's literally like you're going to be dealing with this person off and on again, or going within yourself and being like, okay, well, I do want something different. I do want someone new, but then still kind of, I like entertaining the idea of this other person, or literally entertaining them at the same time. So I do feel like this person is still going to be up in the mix. Just, you know, to be real, to be honest with you, that's what it's looking like. Let's see. I'm going to pull. Yeah, because you have something that's going to present itself to you, and maybe literally a person. This person is more stable, more reliable. They show up. Someone that's more honest, straightforward, down to earth, you know, real. That's going to be presented to you. And I feel with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like a choice either to take the initiative into a new chapter in love, or you're going to repeat the same cycle, because I do get that person that you know, you've been dealing with for a minute. That person's still going to be lingering in your energy field. I don't see this person going anywhere. And that is, I feel like it's up to you, because this person, I don't feel like they would just, it's like whatever's going on between the two of you is not enough for them or you to just break it off completely. It's almost like y'all have this tie to each other, and it's not necessarily like something to romanticize or like this beautiful, you know, soulmate type of situation. It's more so of a pattern than anything. And as long as it's being entertained, you're going to keep going in the same cycle and loop. It's like a karmic cycle. Like karmic in a sense of what we put out, what we sow, where we place our energy, our intentions into, we get back. So if you're putting your energies and intentions into a connection that's faulty, that's not healthy, you're going to keep receiving those same results back. So it's like an opportunity to do something different next year, I feel like. Okay. All right, so that was your reading, Anonymous F. I'm going to close this reading out. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, sis. I hope you have a safe weekend and you enjoy yourself. In the meantime, much love as always. Divine Source God, we close this energy out with love, sending both parties love, light, and peace. Harmony and balance restored in their energy wherever they are in the world, past, present, and future, known and unknown spaces. May they be divinely protected by the light at all times. Amen and ashe, and so it is. Okay. All right. Monica, I'm gonna add you to the list, sis. And I'm gonna move on to Jennifer in a second here. Okay. So Jennifer, your timestamp EOS 5710. 5710. Okay. All right. So let's see what you got, sis. What you got going on? How is this person currently feeling? Okay. All right. Divine Spirit, thank you for divine guidance, truth, and clarity. How is this person in question that Jennifer is asking about currently feeling that you want her to know, to see? That'll be of her highest good to know and to see. What does she need to know, sir? This person's current feelings. Current feelings. Dang, okay. You got quite a few cards here. Where do we start? Where do we begin? Page of Cups. Two of Wands. Two of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Let's do some honorable mentions. I don't know if these are supposed to be in the upright or reverse, but you have the King of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. All right, so I feel like something to do with this person's past plays a role in this energy. Like their coldness, maybe they're currently kind of acting a little bit cold, aloof, non-emotional, or just in this headspace where they made up their mind that they're not going to pursue things in a particular way due to their past. Like it's centered around nostalgic energy or previous experiences, maybe adolescence or when they felt like they were a little bit naive. Regardless of their age, maybe they felt like they were just too naive in a way, too open, too giving, too nice. Not necessarily with you. I feel like this is past, like way beyond you. Like this predates your connection. So Page of Cups, Two of Wands, Two of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is something to do with childlike energy. This childlike energy can represent that giving, that givingness. Because if you look at the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, they're more of the, it's like they're offering something in a sense. Like when I see the swords, like the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, it seems more like an opportunity to take more of an action, move forward. Whereas the cups feel like I'm giving something, I'm giving you something. The Pentacles, I'm giving you something. I may even be receiving something, but this feels very giving. So both of you, I feel like in your truest nature, are givers. You're both giving people. Definitely when it comes to people that you love and care about, romantic or not, you're givers. This person is like at a crossroads with this person. Yeah, they feel like they're at a crossroads when it comes to the pursuing of this connection, showing up, giving, receiving from it. When I think about the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, like the Pentacles is the seed that you plant, and the water is what helps it grow, what helps nurture it, watering it. So it's like you both, if you, this person knows this, it's like they feel as though like if you both were to show up in your own way in this connection and give and receive, that it would be a blessing. Something could grow of it. But it's kind of like this indecisive energy. They don't feel clear. And it's stemming from, again, I feel like adolescence or just at a time in their life where they feel like they were naive, too open, too giving, too nice, that kind of got taken advantage of. And this has nothing to do with you. Like you're provoking it, you're triggering it in a way like this person looks at you in a suspicious light, like, oh, this person's gonna fuck me over. It's a fear. They don't even want to put themselves in a position of that. And it's like futures, like in a future tense, this person can see the growth. But there's also this indecisiveness, like, yeah, I can see all this potential, or I can feel, that this would be something positive. But at the same time, I'm uncertain, like, about this union. The Two of Swords is Libra, the moon in Libra. So Libra rules already the partnerships, love, marriage, contracts, unions, all of that. With the moon being there, it's kind of like a slight uncertainty. And the shadow side of a Libra typically is they're known to be indecisive people. So there is this fear I feel like this person has and not being completely certain and sure, where on one hand with the Two of Wands, you got Mars and Aries, and that's like its ruling planet. That's like their home. Mars, the god of war. It's like that passion, that confidence. Like there's a part of them that is confident about what the future could hold. And their decisions towards moving towards that, they know deep down, I feel like this person knows it would be a good decision. However, on the opposite side of it, that other, it's kind of like this double energy, double mindedness. I'm uncertain. I'm not sure. The unknown, I can't say for sure if it's going to work out or not. I could feel like it. I can see, in one way, yeah, this can work out. Like we can make this happen. But at the same time, I don't know. It might not. So the Ace of Wands is like they feel like there's still this opportunity. There's something still there. Like, take it. Go ahead, take it. Like, there's potential here. Why not take it? Why aren't you taking action? That's how they feel right now. And it's more so how they feel about the connection. What I can say how they feel about you is that they see you both as givers, and that giving together, like one of you, watering the connection in the other, or planting seeds together, it will grow into something positive. They may also feel like they've put you in a position of confusion and uncertainty. Okay. This person may think too much into things to the point where they start causing their own confusion. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing, Jennifer. I hope this was helpful or makes sense. But yeah, this is how they're currently feeling right now. Okay. So let's close this out. Divine Spirit, I ask for divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity for all parties involved. Source God, we send Jennifer and her person love, light, and peace, harmony, and balance restored in their energy field, and wherever they are, wherever they exist and dwell, no matter what space and time that is, that they are divinely covered by the light at all times. Amen and Ashe. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to our ancestors and guides as well. Let's clear it out. All right, Jennifer, I hope that you enjoy your weekend, that you stay safe. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and move on here. Christy. Okay. Christy, where are you at? Because I do not understand your question, so I need some clarification. So if you're watching, please, by all means, please. Because I do not understand this question. Okay. It's giving Harry Potter. Okay. I'm trying to be more conscious of your purchases and what you put on your body. Okay. What does the card say about this journey of this pinky promise ring? You never wear jewelry. Interesting. All right, let's get your timestamp. Your timestamp is, let me see, I can't, 65:35. So let's see, 1:05:43. Okay. All right. Spirit, what do you want her to know about this pinky promise ring that she's considering to purchase, like on a conscious spiritual level, and maybe also just practical as far as purchases and spending? What is the energy surrounding it? What's the energy surrounding this? Yes, God, thank you. What do you want her to know, to be mindful of? What do you want her to know, says God? What do you want Christy to know, Spirit? Thank you. What do you want Christy to know? Hangman, 8 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Okay, I feel led to pull all these cards like this. So, 6 of Pentacles and the Hermit. I do feel like you're being wise about your investment in this with the Hermit and the 6 of Pentacles, most definitely. And the 7 of Cups, like looking past maybe what you want or just what appeals to you and looking beyond the surface of why. Because you got Scorpio and Venus with the 7 of Cups. So it's like a deep dive into what your desires are, what you want, right? The 8 of Wands and the Hangman. The Hangman is in reverse. So I feel like Spirit saying I'm getting like this need to pause. Like don't purchase it just yet for a reason. And it could be there's more revelation that will come to you about this whole thing. I don't know if you know the meanings of like rings, like the placement of your rings, like magically what it means. I wouldn't discount that you do or that you've researched that, you looked into it, but I do get like there's something even with that, like powerful or magic or manifestation or spiritual energy that you might be conjuring or thinking about conjuring or just being conscious of what you are conjuring. So I'm getting an energy to pause for some reason, like don't make the purchase yet. If it comes down to you even purchasing it, I'm just getting more so of like a pause energy on this. Because there's nothing negative. I don't get like a negative energy per se around it. But I would wait. You might get a little bit more clarity towards the fall season because I think the energy points of the pinky are it could, I think it's either Leo, Scorpio, and Sag, or no, Libra. It's Libra, Scorpio, and Sag rules the pinky finger, ironically. So like towards the end of the year, like something around that. And yeah, because what are you making? You don't have to say it, but it's just kind of like a question to ask. So, like, what is my promises that I'm making with this pinky ring? What does it symbolize? Because there is something like you are going to shift your perception. Maybe you might not get the ring for a particular reason, or you can manifest or have that same effect in some other way that doesn't necessarily require the ring. Does that make sense? Mm, it's not so much the ring. It's like the energy. It's like the energy that you're intending doesn't necessarily have to come through that physical vessel. Does that make sense? It's like you might not have to conjure through that way. It's almost like for some reason why I said the Harry Potter shit being funny, but it's kind of making sense. I'm seeing like someone pointing their pinky out and saying an affirmation through with their pinky, like doing this. Cause you know how I don't want to do it on camera because I don't want nobody to use that against me or something later, talking about I worship the devil or some shit like that. But you know how people put up the devil horns, or what they call the devil horns? Like you see Spider-Man do it. You see Doctor Strange, I think, the Marvel character, do it. It's like an energy, like I'm shooting out energy intentions through my fingers, through my hands. That's what I'm seeing. Interesting. Interesting as fuck. I don't know if that made any sense. But like the ring is a charm. It's a conduit, yes. But you can garner, you can still manifest a similar energy through your hands, whatever that may be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just sit with it. It might be, you might buy it. You might decide, like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get it. It might be the type of ring that you feel called to get or something. But I feel it's more so about the energy more than anything. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's close the reading. I'm sending much love to you, Christy. Thank you so much for joining us, sis. I appreciate it. All right. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Yeah, yes. Try out the energy without the material. Yeah, because that's what's important first. Energy first. Everything is an energy first before the physical. It's all about intent. Even with the material, it's all the intent behind it. So, yeah. Okay, so let's close the reading. Divine Source Guide. You're welcome, sis. My pleasure. I ask for divine protection to surround Christy. We send her love, light, and peace wherever she is in the world, past, present, and future, known and unknown spaces, that she will be divinely covered by the light at all times. Amen and Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to my angels, my ancestors, our guides. Thank you so much. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get back into the readings. All right. So, Miss Christy, or not Christy, Miss Monica, I'm sorry. Monica, this is my last reading. So I don't know if anyone else is interested, but that's who I have last on the list as of right now. And then I'm gonna generate the list, I'm gonna go off of the numbers of however many people, and then according to the number that you're next to, if I call that number out, that's who the winner is, right? So I'm gonna do that at the end. Okay, so before I do that, let's hop into Monica's reading. Let's get your timestamp, sis. 73:07, which is 1:13 and 7 seconds. Okay. All right. General divine insight for the rest of the year. Divine insight for the rest of the year. Let's tap in. Ooh, 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 ooh. My bad. All right, Monica. Divine insights for the rest of the year. What is the insight for Monica, Divine Source Guide, her divine team, who lovingly guides her and her sister? Ask for divine clarity on what are the divine insights for the rest of the year for Monica, for the rest of the year. What does she need to know about the remainder of her year? About the remainder of her year. The remainder of her year. I'm getting 6 cards, so I'm going to take those 6 cards. You got Chariot, 7 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so you have a balance of water with the Chariot being Cancer, the Queen of Cups, and then majority of your energy actually is fire. So you got 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, and then 1 earth energy, no air. So I do get that there's something the Spirit is saying to stay determined, to stick it out. Don't give up on something here. Like, have the confidence, the willpower to persevere, to keep going. Because it's not to say that things will never get better. And I don't necessarily feel like things are going to get worse. It's just like you kind of have to have this perspective that there's always going to be something challenging in life. But how I handle this challenge, maybe in a particular area of life where it has been more so challenging, or you might highlight it as more of a like a difficulty, or not so fair situation, and to stick it through, to stick it out. So we're saying yes. You might come to terms with something that you might have been kind of like challenged by, up against, felt kind of attacked, felt maybe unjust or unfair energies around. Come to some sort of peaceful understanding about that, having better compassion. You might also find an inspiration to, like, it's kind of like a moment, like, sometimes, because this is kind of what I'm seeing, where something in our life that we feel like is kind of coming at us, like, or why is God doing this, or why does the universe seem like it's against me, and this and that, and why is this happening to me? Some type of moment where you just throw in the towel, and you're like, you cry and you're sobbing, and then you have this realization, and you get up and you're like, you have a better sense of clarity, and you shift your mood, you change your perspective. It's like an empowering energy that comes about, and it's like you shift the way that you, not only the way that you see it, but how you move in a particular energy. That Queen of Cups literally could be like someone sitting and crying and releasing, purging, and then having this relief, this sense of like being light, like the energy's light, like a weight has lifted off of you, and you feel inspired. You feel, it's almost like a spiritual charge, like a divine charge energy, like you snap out of it and you feel empowered, you feel clear, you feel connected. Because the Two of Wands is like future tense energies, to where maybe you make a declaration of how you want to move within the next year, where you're going to place your energy, how you're going to do it. It's kind of like this future planning, seeing things from a different lens, a different perspective. Being grateful for who and what you have around you. Maybe also feeling the protection of Source, God, your divine team, around who and what has entered your life. It's like, who gets to enter the gates of my life, of my world, who has been shut out, and seeing some sort of blessing in both, in who's allowed into my space, or maybe even for a time. Like maybe, this friendship wasn't meant to work out, but for the time it was beautiful, or I wanted this to work out with this person and it didn't, and seeing the blessing and why it didn't happen. It's something with that too. Um, Because it could feel like sometimes like you have this stop and go energy around you, like things move forward and then they stop. It's like a stop and go. And I feel like you might even get some type of revelation on that, some type of release, some type of surrender around that. Again, it's some type of gratitude about what came in and may and also may what have made might have left. Oh my God, what might have left your life. Seeing the blessing and the gratitude, and having gratitude for both energies and situations. Okay. Is there anything else? I do see Mars standing out quite a bit. You got the Seven of Wands. You got Mars and Leo, and Aries got Mars. So, which is its ruling planet, Aries energy with Mars. So a better sense of like yourself and where you want to be and where you're supposed to be. Yeah. And even Virgo, it sits in its ruling planet with Mercury in the Ten of Pentacles. So a centering, a sense of clarity, understanding yourself, certain circumstances. Yeah, because you got two cards and it's in their ruling, like two zodiac signs in their ruling planets, with the Aries and Mars and Virgo and Mercury with the Ten of Pentacles. All right, let's close this out. All right, Miss Monica, I appreciate you, sis. I hope you enjoy your weekend, that you're safe, And I will talk to you in divine time. Let's close it out. Divine Source God, thank you for your divine wisdom, divine truths, and insights. And we send Monica love, light, and peace, harmony, and balance wherever she is, and dwelling spaces, past, present, and future, known and unknown spaces, that she is forevermore divinely covered and protected by the light. And so it is. Amen and Ashe. Thank you to our angels and ancestors as well. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, let's get into the raffle, shall we? Okay, so let me shut this down. Okay. Before I do the raffle for the free reading, list is closed. Okay, the list is closed now. Shut it down. This phone is at 10%. Okay. And then let me go in and make sure that I put that also in the title, so no one gets gets confused. The list is closed. Okay. So 1 through 8. So I'm gonna generate numbers 1 through 8. I need a number generator. Let's see. Google, I need a number generator. Okay, I can turn the lighting down. Okay, so let me fix this. So they got it 1 to 10, but we need it 1 to 8. So 1 to 8, let's generate our number. Person 1. Hey, okay, person 1 was Marz. So Marz, if you are watching, you are the winner of the free reading. Just email me, sis, and I'll give you further details. So I appreciate you guys. What was the timestamp, by the way? Shh, I should have did like, I'll fix it. It's okay. I don't even know when we started. But yeah, so that is the reading, you guys. I appreciate you. Timestamps will be up shortly. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until the next one, y'all be blessed, be safe, take care. Peace.